Hello everybody! So I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into this video. As you saw by the title, it's going to be a drugstore tutorial. So the primer that I am using is the Covergirl Trublend Oily Face Primer. I was a little confused by the consistency. I expected it to be more of a gel, but it's more of a moisturizer. Not that it's a bad thing, I'm liking it so far. Next, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal TrueMatch Lumi Cushion Foundation. I have mine in the shade In2. I believe it's Classic Ivory. I am pretty pale since it's wintertime, but this is such a cool little product. I love how it's literally a little cushion full of foundation. But I'm going to be using a Morphe buffer brush. I do not remember what the name of it is. I'm so sorry. I will put all the brushes down that I do know the names of in the down bar. I guarantee you I will not know any of them as I see them on camera, but like I said, I'll put them in the down bar. My favorite way to actually apply this foundation so far is with a beauty blender, but for the sake of doing a totally drugstore tutorial, then we are just going to go ahead and use this Morphe brush. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be using is this NYX Dark Circle Corrector. I'm just going to use it with a little shading brush and place it directly under my eyes where the dark circles are. I mean, it really doesn't make any sense to place it anywhere else other than the dark circles because it's not really going to correct anything. This is just strictly a blue and purple correcting type of little product. I actually have mine in the shade Light, even though it looks pretty dark here on camera, it is actually pretty light. And then all I'm going to do is take my foundation brush and just buff it into the skin. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to be using is my NYX HD Concealer. I'm just going to put that in like a triangle formation underneath my eyes. I'm going to put it down the bridge of my nose, just underneath of my nose where us females tend to get a little red, on my forehead and down my chin. And then after I get all of that in place, I'm going to be using the Maybelline, looks like it's Dream Lumi Touch Highlighting Concealer. And I'm just going to actually put that over top, a little, just a little bit over top of the concealer that I already have in place. And then I'm going to take the same foundation brush and just buff it into the skin. So after I get everything nice and buffed into the skin, I'm going to use this Rimmel Stay Matte Long Lasting Press Powder with this big fluffy Morphe brush and just basically set everything into place. There is a lot of fallout with this product, so that's why you're going to see so much powder flying through the air. But it's a pretty good product for the drugstore. I really can't complain. Next, I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild Megaglo contouring palette. I just discovered this product, and let me tell you guys, it's actually way better than what I was expecting. It is so much more pigmented than anything I would have ever expected from this brand. But I'm just going to be taking the yellow shade and just setting all of the concealer and just brightening up the area. Oh girl, I was really feeling the music today, so pardon all of my horrid dancing. Okay, so now we are going to bronze the skin. I am using this NYC Sun N Bronze bronzing powder. I got mine in the shade Fire Island Tan. This product was pretty sheer, so I feel like I was literally putting on bronzer for 45 minutes just trying to build up the color. But for the price point, it's not a bad product. It's really pretty once you get it built up. And I'm just taking this gigantic fluffy bronzing brush that I got from TJ Maxx for like $2. Okay, so after we are nice and glowy bronzed, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Megaglo contour palette again, but this time I'm going to be taking the darker shade, and I kid you not, the amount of fallout that this thing had was just preposterous. It has so much pigment, like I am still in shock about this product. I was trying to be light-handed whenever I put it on, but it literally just looked like a streak of melted chocolate on my face. Like, isn't that insane? This is just like a Real Techniques contour brush. And oh my god, just look at that. That is just preposterous. Ugh. So all I'm basically doing is wiping off all of the excess product on a tissue so I can blend out the product that is already on my face. And I'm putting it more so in places that I don't normally contour since it's wintertime, but hey, I had all that product to blend out, so we're just gonna work with it.
Take my hand and we'll go away to a different place.
Okay, so now it's time for the blush. I am using another new drugstore product. It is the Covergirl Trublend blush. That is really hard to say. In the shade Medium Rose. It was a lot more sheer than what I was expecting, and for the price point that you have to pay for this product, like I was kind of disappointed in that. But nevertheless, I mean, it can be built up, so it's not totally the end of the world. And I'm just using a Morphe angled blush brush to apply it to my cheeks. And then once I get done singing and applying my blush, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Fergie highlighter, and I have mine in the shade Hollywood Boulevard. Like, this product, you guys, is just ridiculous. It has so much pigment. It is so beautiful. Like, it is literally comparable to some higher end highlighters. Like, I am so glad that I came across this in my life, because it literally is my life right now. I live and breathe for this product. So next I'm going in with another new product that I have literally just discovered, and it is the Ardell Brow Pomade, and I have mine in the shade Blonde. Like, this stuff is comparable to the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomade. Like, I think I might even like this better, and it's way cheaper. I just found that it was so creamy and easy to work with. Like, really, what more do you need in a brow product? It is just awesome. Okay, so next we are going to just carve out these brows. I was a little heavy-handed with the brow pomade, so I made them look a little bushier than what I was wanting to. So I'm just going to be using that same NYX HD concealer and just using this little angled concealer brush and just carving out all of the areas that I don't want any extra pomade to be. So just basically shaping the underneath of my brow. And then I'm just going to use this NYX tinted brow gel in the shade Blonde, I believe is what the shade is. And I'm just going to go over the brow gel, or the brow pomade, just to make sure that none of the little hairs fly away. And then I'm going to go in with this NYX Avant Pop eyeshadow palette, and I'm just going to be using various Morphe fluffy brushes to blend all of the colors onto my eyelid. I believe I'm starting with the orangey shade on here. They don't have any names on the back of the palette, so I'm just kind of gonna guess on what they're called, but this is the more orange shade. Okay, so now that I've got that color nice and blended, I'm going to go in with the more sheer glittery color. It doesn't have any glitter in it. I don't know why I chose the word glitter, but I'm going to go over that just to basically blend everything out much easier. And then I'm going to go in with this gray toned shade and just kind of deepen up the crease a little bit. I'm not going to use a ton of product, just enough to deepen it up. Next I'm going to go in with that more champagne-y sheen shade, that's what I was looking for, and the yellow tone shade. And I'm just going to use that on a small little definer brush to define underneath of my eyebrows. Next I'm going to tightline, whoa! I'm going to tightline my eyes with this NYX, I think it's Très Jolie? Oh god, listen to me try to be fancy. But it's just a NYX gel black liner that I got from the drugstore. And then I'm going to use another NYX product. This is the NYX Wonder Pencil, I think is what it's called. But it's basically just a nude eyeliner that I'm going to put in my bottom waterline, wow, just to basically open up my eyes. Next, I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes, and this technically isn't a drugstore lash curlers, but we're going to look past that. And then I'm going to be applying this voluminous Million lashes and put literally like a million coats of mascara on my lashes because we're not applying falsies today. Woo! Then I'm going to skip my lips momentarily and use this L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Satin Spray, makeup setting spray. This stuff is not bad for drugstore. And then lastly, we're going to be using this NYX Ombre Lip Duo just to line my lips and actually fill them in. I don't mind this product, but I do find that it kind of gives me 90s lips, which I wasn't too crazy about. So I'm going to have to play with it a little bit more. But that's literally it, you guys. That is the end of this video. So be sure to give it a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!